Hello, hello, friends. Today we have Medieval World War by FastSandals and Timotab. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. Okay, so 9 by 9 puzzle today with normal Sudoku rules. So we're going to be using the numbers 1 through 9 once each in every one of these boxes, once each in every row, and once each in every column. We'll have to figure out where they go. We have fortress cells, so cells shaded gray must be larger than their orthogonal non-fortress neighbors. It's been a long time since I've done fortress cells. I think the last one might have been made by FastSandals as well. So what these mean, this digit, whatever digit goes in the cell, needs to be greater than all 4 of these digits. Orthogonal here just means the up, down, left, and right digits. So this cell will just be greater than these 3 digits. This cell will be greater than these 4 digits. And this also means orthogonal non-fortress neighbors. So this digit doesn't necessarily have to be greater than this one. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. And this digit doesn't have to be greater than this one as well. We also have arrows. Digits on an arrow must sum to the digit in the attached circle. So these 4 cells are going to sum to be this number. Ooh. These 3 cells are going to sum to be this number. These 3 cells will sum to be this number, etc., etc. Sounds good to me. As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. Sounds good. Ooh, how do I want to get started? I did kind of say ooh when I saw this. What's the minimum this would be? If this is 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, that's 3 plus 3, which is 6 at a minimum. I don't actually want this to be 9 because I wouldn't have anything to go in the fortress cell. So this would be a 6, 7, 8, and this would become a 7, 8, 9, right? In order for this to be greater than this. Perfect. And that is if this goes 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. This one would be a 1, 2, 1 at a minimum, which is only 4. I have some space to work with there. This is 3 different cells. So at a minimum, this is 1, 2, 3. So this would have to be a 6, 7, 8, 9. Take off the 9 because it's actually in between some fortress cells. And this digit is also a fortress cell itself. So, part of an arrow, the line of an arrow, which normally means you want to think kind of small, but then also the fortress digit, which means you also want it to be kind of big. At a minimum, it needs to be greater than 3 different numbers. If this was 1, 2, 3, this is at a minimum of 4. What do I actually want on an arrow? The smallest that this could be would be 1, 2, which sums to 3. So if this can be 8 at the largest, I would want this to be 5 at the largest. Nice. This is only a 4 or a 5. It means that these are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think actually I would want this to be a 1, 2, 3 for this to work. Oh, this can't be a 6 anymore because this is a 4, 5 at a minimum. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, for sure a 1. I either have 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, or 1, 3, 4, it looks like. But definitely a 1, which is probably good. I can't use 1s here. Okay, this is going to be a 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and pencil that. This, though, oh, this is now, it's not a 6, so this can't be a 7 anymore. I think if I keep going around and looking how each of these affect each other, I'll get bigger and bigger digits. This also needs to be greater than a 7 or an 8, so this needs to be an 8 or a 9, which means this is going to be a 7, which means 7 and 3 cells is going to have to be 1, 2, 4. I just know what these are. Nice. Very cool. This is a 2 or a 3, except I know it is about to be a 3. I know that 7 and 3 cells is 1, 2, 4 just from previous experience. So that's cool. I now have a 1, 2, 3, 4. So these digits I might as well pencil are going to be a 5, 6, 8, 9. I already have 8, 9 here, so this needs to be a 5 or a 6. One of these will be this 8, 9. The other one will be a 5, 6. I don't want this to be a 9 specifically because this wouldn't be able to be a 9, but that's okay. Perfect. Let's keep going this way then. I see this, which needs to be greater than a 5 or a 6. So this needs to be a 6, 7, 8, 9, except it sees a 7, 8, 9 for the row. So this has to be a 6, meaning this has to be a 5. So these will not be 5. B5, whatever, I'm talking like coordinates somehow. This is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is really cool. Oh, that means this is going to be really small, though. This has to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what's the smallest this could be? If this is a 1, 2, and a 1, that makes this a 4. That's the only way that works. If this is a 1. Any bigger, I break Sudoku rules, and that's not an option. So this is a 1, 2. I don't know which one's which. This is a 1, meaning this is going to be a 2, and this is a 1. Perfect. This was a good spot to look. This becomes a 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and pencil that actually. This can't be a 1, 2, 4. It could be a 3, I think. I need to look at this. This needs to be at least a 7 because of this cell. So this will be a 7, 8, 9. If this is a 1 and this is an 8, that is possible, I think. I'm also trying to check to see if I have any triples or anything else happening. This could be a 3, which would be pretty small. These need to be smaller than 7, 8, 9, whatever this is. That is okay. Let's look at something else. It'd probably be good to think about also, like, what digits are possible. I never want to have a 1 or a 2 in a fortress cell in the shaded part of it, because at a minimum, I'm going to have 2 digits across from each other that see each other that need to be different. So that would be a 1, 2, making this a 3 at a minimum. Like this corner could have 1, 2, 1, 2 potentially, and this could be a 3. That would work. It wouldn't work now, but a 3 technically could be possible. Okay, I can never put 9s on arrows or outside of the fortress cells. I might be kind of limited on 9s in certain regions. Yeah, like 9 in this column can only go here or here. 9 in this box has to go here or here. Oh, really? Okay, in this box. Oh, no, never mind. I could put a 9 here. 9 in the fortress cell is totally fine. Okay. Just kidding. Maybe 9 in here. I don't want a 9 here. And I don't want a 9 here. I don't want a 9 here. But 9 is okay here. Good to think about, though. This has to be at least a 4. Let's look here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4 at a minimum. No, because I also have this. So these would be 1, 3, 4, 5. Because I would have a 1 or a 2 here. So this needs to be at least a 6. Okay. Oh, I can't use a 1 at all here. This is a 2, 3 at a minimum? Uh-oh. That's already 5. This is a 2, 3 at a minimum. This can't be a 1 either, so this would be a 2. I'm, like, at a minimum is what I would have here. 2 and 3 is 5, plus 2 is 7, and I could make this a 1. That is an 8 already. And that's just the minimum I could do, right? This is a 2, 3 because it already has a 1 in the row. This would be another 2, which is already 7, and I have to add 1 more to get 8. Oh, man. With the placement of these, the only way that works, we'll figure it out in a second, I'm sure. Yeah, because those are the digits I need. I need to have 2 2s, and the only way that works is if they're here. Yep, that's fine. This is a 3, this is an 8, meaning this is a 9, so this is an 8. This has to be smaller than an 8. It means that these will not be 8, so this is a 6, this is a 9. 8 and 9 means this is a 7, okay? If this is a 1, this would be a 6. If this is a 2, this is a 5. If this is a 3, this is a 4. That does not work. So this is a 1, 2, 5, 6. Perfect. Sounds good to me. These have to be smaller than 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This can't be a 1, 2, or 4. It could be a 3 or a 5 or a 6. I might leave that penciled. This can't be a 6, 3, 9. No, I'm gonna take that off. What else do I want to look at? I have a 1, 2, 3 here, which limits this, but this could be a 4, 5, and that would be okay. And then this could be small digits. That would be fine. So I could still have a 6 here. That's still possible. This can't be a 1, 2, or 3. This is a 4 at a minimum. And this is a 3 at a minimum. 4, 3, so this has to be at least a 7 for the arrow. It can't be an 8 because it sees this 8. Oh, this one. This is a 1, 2, 3 at a minimum. So this has to be at least a 6. I wonder if I could think about all of these together, possibly. I could have a 1 here, and this could be a 2, and this could be a 3. I think 6 is still possible here. This digit at a minimum is a 4. Let's mark options here. This could go all the way down to, nope, a 3 at a minimum. I could have a 3, 4, and this could be a 7. I can't use a 2. Neither one. Oh, wait, where? I have something better. Never mind, I take it back. Where can 1 even go in here? 1 can't go here, and 1 can't go here. 1 also can't go here, so this is a 1. So this is a 3, 4 at a minimum, where this can't be a 3 and this can't be a 4. This could be a 5, 4 to get 9. I think I still have a lot of options. But 7, 9 is good to think about. It will definitely be greater than this digit, so that's fine. This as well has to be smaller than a 7 or a 9. Totally fine. Can I place more 1s? I need a 1 in here. I have options. I need a 1 in here. I have a 1 here. I have a 1 down here. 1 needs to go over here somewhere. Okay. Nice. What else do I want to look at? This is a 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 9. That's okay. I already have kind of small digits here. This is at least a 3 because of this. So this would have to be at least a 4 now. That's okay. Are there limitations somewhere? Okay, this has to be smaller than a 6. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sees a 4 and a 1 and a 2. So this is either a 3 or a 5. This is smaller than a 6, so that's okay. More like that. I had this penciled as something, didn't I? Maybe I should have gone back to that. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't be a 1, 4, or 2. So this is a 3, 5, 6. That's good, actually. It means that this needs to be a 7, 8, 9 for the row. I should have left that. This can't be a 7 or a 9, so it is an 8. These are not 8. What does this 8 tell me? It means I need an 8 here. There's no way I would want an 8 here. 8 could work here if this is a 9. But 8 is going to go in one of these places. Okay. I'm running out of options for this. I should look at. This is going to be a 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe, just because that's what happens here. There's no way this could be a 3 because this minimum of these two digits are a 3, 4. Because of this being a 1, 2. So this actually becomes a 5, 6. I'm going to have a 4 here or here for sure now because of Sudoku. I don't want a 6 here. 6 either has to go here or here. This is going to be a 3, 4, 5. Okay. I didn't end up with a triple or anything, did I? Nope. 4 definitely goes here or here. That was good. What can this be? This C is a 1. This could be a 2 at a minimum. So this could go 2, 3, 5, potentially, or something. What about this? This is a 6 or a 7. There's no way I would want this to be a 5 because I can't put the digits I need here. They see each other, so I can't do 1, 1 to get a 7. So if this is 3, 4, this would be 1, 2. Or sorry, if this is a 4, this would be 1, 2. If this is a 3, this would be 1, 2. Really? If this is a 4, this is a 1, 2, because that's the minimum it can be for 7. If this is a 3, there's no way I can get 7 in 3 digits using a 3, so I'd have to go for 6, and this would be 1, 2. Well, interesting. That's really cool. This has to be a 2 then. This can't be a 2, so a 1 or a 3 is fine. This is also going to be a 1 or a 3. That's really neat. 5 is going to go one of these places. 3 has options, 4 has options, 5 has options, 6 has options. Okay. What else did I get? This also needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of the fortress cell, it sees a 1 and a 3. So it's going to be a 2, 4, 5. This could be the same digit, potentially. I wouldn't want it to go 5, 5. There's thunder outside. The cats might freak out in a second. That was loud. This could go 2, 3, 5. I'll come back to that. I'm not sure what this is yet, but this is okay. Very cool. Do I want to look at this maybe? I kind of had stuff earlier, but I ended up changing my mind. um, I also might get earlier I said the only places 9 could go in this column were here or here. This could still be a 9 actually. If this goes like 5, 4 or 4, 5, that's okay. I could still have a 9. Never mind. This needs to be smaller than a 7 or a 9. I have not even looked at this one yet. I just know it needs to be greater than a 1, 2. This, okay, let's look at this. The smallest this digit can be is a 5. The smallest this digit can be is a 2. Can I place some 2s in here? 2 has to go here or here. This could be a 2. So a minimum is 2, 5 here. So this is going to be a 7 at a minimum. It sees a 9. This is either a 7 or an 8. Okay. Meaning this is going to be a 5, 6, 7. Nope, no way it could be a 7 because I can't use a 1. If this is a 5, this is a 2 or a 3. Oh, the biggest this can be is a 3. But it sees a 3. Because this would be 5, 8 at the... This is a 5 at the smallest, and this is an 8 at the biggest, meaning this would be a 3. So this, no matter what, just has to be a 2. Wow, the logic with these arrows is really cool. I'm liking this. This is neat. This just has to be a 2 because that's my only option. Wow, okay. This is a 4 or a 5 now, meaning I'm going to pencil this because I now have 4, 3 at a minimum. That wouldn't change. That's okay. 4, 3 at a minimum. So this is going to be a 7, 8, 9, which is getting interesting here. Also interesting here. 5 or 6 is still okay. This is getting interesting. More 1s, more 2s. I need a 2 in here somewhere. I have a 2 up here. 1 is gonna have to go here or here. Okay, a 2 and a 1 go over here. That's fine. What about a 2 in here? 2 is gonna go up here somewhere. And I have a 2 here, so that's fine. Cool. This is now a 4, 5 at a minimum. I think I said that already. 8. Where can 8 go in here? 8 is gonna have to go in one of these spots. So that means 8 won't go here, but that's fine. That means 8 needs to go here somewhere. Could one of these be an 8 and this be a 9? I think that could work. But 8 definitely goes here then. What else do I know? An 8 in here. Can't go here. Cannot go here or here. These are my potentials for 8s. I keep thinking about big digits. I need an 8 here or here. This could be an 8 still, because this could be a 9. That would be okay. I looked at this column. I think I want to look more at this column. I can't use a 1, 2 here. I was kind of looking at options for this. If I know that 9 has to go here or here, where can 8 go? 8 needs to go one of these places. 7 cannot go here. There's no way a 7 could go on this arrow. This is kind of just a free space as long as it's smaller than that. These are my options for 7. Ooh, this becomes a 7, 8, 9, doesn't it? Ah. My only options for 7 in this column, it can't go here. It cannot go on this arrow because I would have to use a 2 in order to get to 9, and it also can't go in here. So these are my options for 7. I need an 8 to go here or here, so this becomes a 7, 8, 9. That is really cool. It means that these are going to be from 3, 4, 5, 6. This can't be a 3. This can't be a 3 or a 6, so it's a 4 or a 5. This is a 5, 6, which is cool. What can I actually do here? 4, 5, 6 is okay. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6. If this was a 6, the minimum this could be would be a 4, which doesn't work. If this was a 5, this could go 5, 4, 9. This is the only spot 3 can go in the whole column. Why did I have that this couldn't be a 3? It was because this was a 2 and it needed to be big enough to get to this, wasn't it? Wow. This can't be a 3 just because this is the only place where 7, 8, 9 can go. Wow. Okay, that's the only spot for a 3. This is going to be 3, 4 or 3, 6 to get a 7 or a 9. It means that this won't go 4, 6. That's okay. One of these has to be a 5. Meaning this won't be a 5. It's going to be a 3, 6 now. So I have to have 5 down here. Either this goes 5, 6, 3, 4, or this is a 5 and 6 goes up here. Okay, there might be some interactions. I'm not seeing it immediately. I'll come back to that. If this is a 3, 4, this is a 7, and this is a 6. If this is a 3, 6, this is a 9. And I have options here. Cool. What's this? One of these is going to be a 5. That's fine. What else do I know? Nice, nice. Oh, I was kind of looking at this. I wonder if I can narrow this down more. I have a 3, 4. I could do 4, 4, actually. I could do 5, 3 or 5, 4. I wouldn't want to do 5, 5. Okay. That's fine. Thinking about... I don't know what I'm thinking about. um... This could be kind of small. I'm worried about this one because I don't need it to be really big. I mean, just because of Sudoku, it's at least a 4 because of my 1, 2, 3 here. But this can no longer be a 1, 2. This is going to be a 3 at a minimum. This can't be a 1, 2, but it could be a 3. This could still be a 4 at a minimum. Okay, this, here you go. This is a 7 at a minimum. So this is not a 7. This is going to have to be a 9. There you go. That makes this a 6. This is not a 9. So there might be some options that I have to take out here. This is a 6, so this is a 5. Meaning 2 plus 5 is 7, which is perfect. This is a 4. So I have a 5 here, so this is a 3, so this becomes a 6. That's fine for this. This is a 7, 9. This is still 1, 3, it looks like. This is a 6, though, so this is a 7, meaning this is going to go 2, 1, 4. So this won't be a 4. It's a 3, 5. I have a 6 in the column, so this can only be a 5. Meaning this has to be a 3. This can't be a 5. It'll be a 4. 4 and 3 is 7, and making this an 8, which is great. 9 is greater than each of these. 8 is great. I didn't even mean to rhyme there. 9 is greater than each of these. 7 is greater than 2 6s and 4. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. This is a 7, so this has to be an 8, meaning this tells me this is a 6. This can't be an 8. We're just getting smaller there. Just because of Sudoku. This sees a 1, 2, 3. It could be a 4. It sees a 5. It could be a 6. It can't be a 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I gotta let my cats out of the room. There was thunder. I saw the lightning and I knew it was coming. They want to go hide under my bed. Okay. I was looking at this. This is either a 4 or a 6, and I think I'm okay with that. It means that this can only go up to a 5. It sees a 1 and a 2 and a 3. So I'm at 4, 5 for that, which also takes away one of my low digits here. I need to think about that. Now, if I wanted this to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, I have to add this, make it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have to add this in as well, make it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just go the easy way also and say this can't be a 6 because of Sudoku. Okay. Well, this is a 4 at a minimum because of Sudoku. Shoot, so this can't be a 4. It has to be a 6. 4 or 5 is fine. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sees a 1, 2. It could be a 3. It sees a 4. It sees a 5. It's going to be a 3. Cool. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 4, so this is a 7, and this is a 4. Cool. I haven't even checked this one yet. Oof. This is going to be a 5. I was thinking I might get something here. I need a 5 still. I need a 7, and I need a 9. This one can't be a 7. A 5, 9 is okay. This is also a 5, 9, so it looks like this will also be a 5, 9. 7 will have to go here or here. I don't have anything in the rows telling me whether it's a 5 or 9. This is a 5, so this is a 9, so this is a 5. So this is a 9, so these are not 9. This is a 5, 7. Okay, there you go. Cool, cool, cool. I haven't got a 1, 3 for this yet. This is also going to be a 1, 3, actually. So this is a 3, so this is a 1, and this is a 3, meaning this is a 1. If you really stretch, you can see a 4, 1, 3 here. Or actually a 4, 1, 3, or a 4, 1, 3. It happens a few times. 4, 1, 3, there's another one. 5, 7, this is going to become a 5, 7, and also something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can't be a 6 or a 7, so this needs to be a 5. And this is a 4. If this is a 5, then this is a 7, and this is a 5. So this becomes a 6, which takes away yet another small digit out of these options. Holy moly. This is just a 7, 8, 9, actually. Nice. I know that this has to be a 9. That's the only way that's going to work. I can't put a 9 out here. So this is a 9. I was trying to keep this small earlier, but nope. 4, 5. This is going to be a 3, 4, 5 for the region. I don't have anything vertically telling me about that yet, except for the fact that this can't be a 4. Perfect. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 6 and I need a 9. So this is going to be a 6 and this is going to be a 9. This will just be the biggest digit out of these 3, actually. Nice. One of them's a 1. And then I also have a 4, 5. So this needs to be the 5 because that means I'm going to have a 1, 4 on the outside. This is a 1, so this is a 4 and this is a 1. If this is a 5, this has to be a 3, which is smaller than 9, which is great. This becomes a 5 because of this 3 and this 4. So this is a 4, which is smaller than 6, which is great. This is a 1, so this is a 2, and this is a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6, 7, 9. This can't be a 6. This can't be a 9. Okay. This. Oh, I have a 9 here, so this is a 7 and this is a 9. So if this is a 7, then this one becomes a 6. This can't be a 6. This is going to be a 7. And this is going to be a 9. If this is a 7, this is an 8. And this is a 7. There you go. I got my pencil marks cleaned up. I need a 2 up here. I don't know where it goes yet. It's here or here. A 5 is going to go here. And this was going to be the 2, 8, it looks like. So I can place an 8 here and a 2 here. This column still needs a 3, it looks like. This still needs a 2. And this still needs a 8, it looks like. There you go. You solved the puzzle. The solution is correct. Very cool. 10,158 solves. Holy cow. This was really nice. I liked the deductions on the arrows here, specifically this one, where with my options here and my options here, this has to specifically go 1, 2, no matter what. There weren't any other options for how that could work out. And something similar happened down here, where just my only option this could be was a 2, because I was limited here. And then my options in the column and the region. It's funny, I was trying to keep this pretty low and thinking about like the lowest this could be, and then I ended up just having a 9 there and just the biggest options possible. There was something else I was thinking about. Oh, I really liked the way that the arrows worked with the fortress cells. Having them placed on a line like this, so to just organize, because normally with an arrow, if this is a 7, this could be a 2, 5, but you don't know which one's which. But the fortress cell kind of makes you place one of the digits. That was cool. And I liked at the beginning how looking at this little section here and just going in a circle over and over, just taking out options as I went. Like, well, I need this to be small because it's on the line for the arrow, but it needs to be big because of this. And so I'm limited to 4, 5 here, but then that limits my options here and that kind of thing. That was really cool. Very nice puzzle, Fast Sandals and Timotab. Let me know how you all did in the comments.